we have decided to inflict her with only one sentence, that is sentence of death.
This was the moment crowds cheered and clapped as the verdict was read aloud and broadcast live on state television. A judgment that had the country on edge. Bangladesh's former Prime Minister, Sheikh Hasina, sentenced to death for crimes against humanity. She is charged with murder, torture, disappearance and using lethal weapons for maximum harm against student protesters last year.
Until this verdict is carried out, we cannot believe that the execution will actually take place. Only when we see her in the execution dock, when the noose is hanging around her neck, will we understand that the verdict has been implemented.
Sheikh Hasina wasn't there for the trial as she fled to India when her government was overthrown in last year's July uprising. A UN rights report found that she personally directed and coordinated the crackdown, in which over 1,400 people were killed in the violence.
The case against Sheikh Hasina and the two other accused was based on a lengthy investigation by the Prosecution Investigation Unit. There were 50 plus witnesses that gave evidence. There was 10,000 pages of material that was used. There was physical evidence.
Sheikh Hasina, who ruled the country for over 20 years, refutes these allegations. In a statement released after the judgment, she said, "The verdicts announced against me have been made by a rigged tribunal, established and presided over by an unelected government with no democratic mandate. They are biased and politically motivated."
The worst part is they would not allow my mother to appoint her own defense lawyers. They were not allowed into the courts at all. And she was represented by a public defender assigned by the regime. So it's a mockery.
Authorities have enhanced security across the nation, with paramilitary and police out on patrol. Though an appeal can be made to the Supreme Court, it would require her to be under arrest or surrendered to file it, which looks most unlikely anytime soon. Neville Lazarus, Sky News, Delhi.